Hi, Jeannie here with two brand new products I formulated. So exciting! This is Colonese, and if you can see, we've got one for Firm and one for Move. So let me tell you about these. These are both for bowel health and regularity. And the reason we have two different ones is because people will tend to either diarrhea or constipation. So those are different formulas. You can't just use the same stool bulking agent for both conditions. I mean, you can use flax, chia, psyllium. You'll get a certain measure of success with that, but you won't get anywhere near what I believe you'll get with these products that have been custom formulated. And if you suffer from spastic colon, then you would just switch these out depending on whether you're currently in a diarrhea phase or you're currently in a constipation phase. So the Colonese Firm, and I just love the packaging IMEX did for these, the labels, they're so cute. It's a little bear, and on the back we have like a little toilet roll with no job is finished until the paperwork is done. I just love it. This product is so fun. So for Colonese Firm, which is for people who tend towards diarrhea, it has the psyllium seed powder, majority of that, sprouted chia seed powder, organic, these are all organic, by the way, organic acacia gum, apple pectin, and bilberry extract. So these are all geared to just firm and bulk that stool. So instead of having like a lot of different deposits dotted around your colon with tons of water, it absorbs the water and pulls all the stool into like one stool, hopefully, or maybe just two, rather than, some of my readers are having anywhere from 15 to 30 bowel movements a day. So this is a great daily thing that you can take to balance up that action. And the acacia and bilberry are also super healing for diarrhea and an irritated, inflamed GI tract. So that's Colonese Firm. And then Colonese Move. So this one we've got, look at narwhal with a toilet roll on its horn. I just love this. Colonese Move is for people who tend towards constipation. So this is not like a cleanse. It's not like Senna where you take it and you're like, oh my God, it's like an herbal laxative. No, this is a balancing, ongoing, safe to use, ongoing assistance for someone who just tends towards constipation. So it contains the organic psyllium seed powder, but also psyllium husk, because the husk is what produces more movement, whereas the seed just provides the bulking and softening agent. Organic Indian sarsaparilla root, artichoke leaf extract, dandelion root, haritaki. Haritaki is one of the components. Those of you who are familiar with Ayurvedic medicine know about, you might pronounce it triphala or triphala. And some of the ingredients in that can be irritating to people with IBD or IBS. So I just pulled out the one Ayurvedic herb that is not irritating, but also helps the colon with its peristalsis and with its regularity of bowel movement. So I'm going to show you the difference, and hopefully I can show it to you without them falling out. So this is Colonese Move, and you can see the powder, it looks quite fine. And Colonese Firm, you can see the powder looks a bit more softer and a bit more mealy, lofty type of texture. That's from the acacia gum. So both of these, you start with 1 teaspoon because again, anytime you change something in the bowel, when you have IBD or IBS or just a sensitive bowel, you want to do it slowly, right? Low and slow. You start with a low dose and you slowly and gradually build up. So a lot of people with products like these, they'll say, oh, start at a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. No, because you have to give your body time to adjust. For me, I always find it's better to be safer and give your body the time it needs. So for both of these products, you start with 1 teaspoon in either a glass of water, or if you're very taste sensitive, you might want to use diluted fruit juice. So pear, apple, are all mango. They're good juices that are non-irritating if you tend towards diarrhea. So of course you can use the same juices if you tend towards constipation, but with constipation, you might be okay with being irritated a little bit by some diluted orange juice. You just test it and see. So you add your 1 teaspoon to your at least 8 ounces of water or diluted fruit juice, stir it up and drink it immediately. Okay, don't let it sit there because both of these, because they're bulking agents, right? So in the case of constipation, it softens and bulks the stool. In the case of diarrhea, it bulks the stool and causes it all to glom together instead of being like little separate ones everywhere. But all of them absorb a lot of water. That's why they're really effective agents for dealing with diarrhea and constipation, but you also need to drink a lot of water with it. After you've drunk your mixture containing Colonese, you then drink another 8 ounces of water because you have to give your system enough water to utilize these products properly. The other important thing to keep in mind is to use them at the same time of day if you can, right? Because again, the bowel is all about regularity. So if it works for you to take it in the morning, take it in the morning. If it works for you to take it at night before bed, take it at night before bed. This is more important with Colonese Move because you kind of want a time when your bowel movement is going to happen. So with something like Colonese Firm, you may be taking this 3 times a day. So then it's not as important. Again, both of them will have the greatest effect and should be taken on an empty stomach because you don't want to digest and get nutrients from the psyllium and the acacia and everything. You want it to go straight through to your colon where it can have the beneficial effect on your bowel movements. So whenever you take it, empty stomach means 20 minutes before food or 2 hours after food. So again, that's something you might want to play with your body to see, how it does better. So for those of you who are on other supplements, yes, what you can take with both of these, you can take your wild oregano, your aloe vera. You can't do L-glutamine, but with Colonese Firm, you shouldn't also need the L-glutamine. But if L-glutamine is really successful for you, you might want to do, say, 1 dose of L-glutamine and 2 of Colonese Firm. Just, again, experiment and see what your body likes. You should not take these with probiotics because they will stimulate the digestive juices. But of course, if you're taking Healthy Trinity capsules, feel free. Just don't take them together with the probiotic powders. So in that case, you might want to do, say this at night and your probiotics in the morning, or this in the morning and your probiotics at night. So if you have any questions on how to use these or how to work them into your supplement schedule, just email us at listentoyourgut.com. We have great resources and we will help you out and give you guidance based on your specific situation. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these. They taste just fine. I've even had my kids taste test swallowing them. The only issue, like I said, is the consistency. If it sits in water for even 10, 20 seconds, it's starting to thicken. So if that thickened milkshakey and it'll just keep thickening into like a gel, don't let it sit there. You basically, put it into your cup, stir, drink immediately. Don't let it sit there at all. And that's the easiest way to take it. The texture is just very liquid at that point. So now there are some recipes where you can cook, you can bake with psyllium. So you could experiment with adding these to your baking if you wanted, like a muffin recipe or something. So that would be another way to get that extra bulking fiber into your diet without you having to, take it on an empty stomach like it's a supplement. So you definitely can experiment with that. But otherwise, I'm really excited about these. Most of the ingredients are certified organic or wildcrafted. There's nothing in here, no fillers, no flow agents, no nothing, clean, pure, like all the iMix products. And really looking forward to seeing how these work for you guys.